it. I just gotta wait to show up. Hello, what is up? I'm going to be talking about fantasy football today. Like best players for each position, any position. Also, defense will be another day, but today's mainly going to be offensive players.
This guy commented on our video saying this is your dad's TikTok now. Oh, so you're giving me the TikTok? No. I was just Thank you very much. No. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, TikTok. I just wanted to say I've been waiting to do this for a long time.
Hello, what is up? What do you want to know with fantasy football? I will be going over quarterbacks, receivers, running back, really any position. Best quarterback for what? There's different kind of really quarterbacks, running backs that will be good in different parts. But honestly, Patrick Mahomes will probably be one of the top ones just because the offense that he runs with with all those players that he has, the Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and then he also has Clyde Edwards-Helaire for a new running back to have, which will really help in the Chiefs' passing and running game, which you always want. And then like another one that can possibly get a good amount of points is probably Tom Brady because the offense that he has there now with Gronk, OJ Howard, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and then he has some good running backs now. So I feel like that they can do good there. What do you want to know? Ask me a question that you want to know. What do you want to know? Do you want to know about receivers, quarterbacks, running backs? One that could possibly get a good amount of points that no one will really think about. What do you want to know? Waiting for someone to ask a question. Hey, what's up? Who just joined the live right now? We're going to be talking about fantasy football today with like anything offense. What do you want to know? Just waiting for a little bit more people to join in. If you have a question, just ask it. Ask the questions that you want to know. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Like sleeper and receiver. Nice. You like turtles? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Do you want to know anything with football though? Because that's what I'm talking about right now with fantasy. It's fantasy football. Talking about fantasy football right now. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Ask anything. Hey, who just joined the live? Ask a question about fantasy football. Ask what you want to know. Just waiting for more people to join or ask any questions. Yeah, I'm talking. Hello. All right. What do you want to know? Football, like receiver, sleeper, running back, top five. What? Because that's really how it's going to be based off of for next year. It's top five at every position for because linemen, you can't do that. But O line definitely helps with getting points for fantasy football. That is for sure. What do you guys want to know? Doop-a-doo. You guys want to know anything? What do you want to know? Just gotta ask. Ask what you want to know. Hey, who just joined the live? Ask a question that you want to know with football. Ask what you guys want to know. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to know with football? Just ask me any questions that you guys want to know. Hey, what is up, Malibu? How are you guys doing today? Ask any questions that you guys want to know so I could answer them for you. What do you guys want to know? Ask anything that you guys want to know. All right. Well, probably number five at quarterback. I'm probably gonna say Tom Brady, just because that receiving core that they are gonna have over there, and he's gonna be able to actually have some players to pass to. He didn't really have that many to pass to with his last year in New England. Even though we did have good receivers, we just weren't able to make it work. But now he has Gronk back. He's gonna have OJ Howard. He's gonna have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, all these receivers that can make plays and make big fantasy football numbers for him. I feel like he will be at least number five, and then probably at number four, I would probably take it's probably either Russell Wilson or Drew Brees. I honestly think Russell Wilson, just because Russell Wilson he always puts up fantasy football's numbers, just because he can extend plays. He knows who to throw to. He knows when to make the right play. He knows who to throw to. He's a smart player. He was number two, I'm pretty sure, on the top 100 players of 2019. So he's a pretty good player in my opinion. And then at number three, I think we're gonna have either Drew Brees or any quarterback that could probably throw it downfield that's pretty far, because Drew Brees has Michael Thomas, but there's also those other quarterbacks that can make a big name for themselves. Like, you never know. Baker Mayfield is an honorable mention just because he has that offense that he has over there. He just needs to be able to do something. But actually, I feel like Dak Prescott can be number three ranked uh, fantasy football quarterback, because now he has three great receivers in Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper, now CeeDee Lamb. So now I feel like they're going to be making big fantasy football numbers, and possibly, I think they'll easily take the division from the Eagles. The Eagles really got lucky last year. But at number two, I think Lamar Jackson. I think he's going to be passing more this year because the defense is going to be able to figure out how to stop him a little bit more. So he also has Marquise Brown. He has some good running backs. He can extend the plays by himself. He can run the ball with him. And then at number one, I would say that I would have the Kansas City Chiefs at number one with Patrick Mahomes, just because Patrick Mahomes, he won the Super Bowl last year. He can throw the ball easily downfield pretty far, and he makes plays look effortless when he can just throw it like with his opposite hand, and he can. You never know when he's gonna get sacked, because he can easily break out of a sack. He can easily extend the play. He can easily just know who to throw to. He's just smart. He's a smart player. He's a player that we haven't seen like that in a long time. So I feel like Patrick Mahomes will be the number one ranked fantasy football quarterback, just because of those weapons that he has around him. What position group do you guys want to know about next? I just went over quarterbacks. You guys want to know some like honorable mention ones that could possibly crack the top five with fantasy football, or do you guys want to know the receivers? What? Because I just went over the quarterbacks. What do you guys want to know? Let me adjust myself. I can't even freaking sit up. You guys want to know with receivers or what? Because I'm probably gonna. If you guys want to know about like receivers, what like receivers can get top five in fantasy football, running backs, honorable mentions for quarterbacks for top five fantasy football. What do you guys want to know? Um, Honestly, I feel like for fantasy football, um, for honorable mentions for quarterbacks, I think Baker Mayfield. just because that offense that he's going to be having that year or this year, sorry. But yeah, I feel like he can make big plays with himself. You never know with Ben Roethlisberger. He's still a good quarterback. He had that elbow injury last year, but I still feel like he can play good. And then we have what other quarterbacks can play good? We have some other good ones that can help crack the top five usually, just because they know what they're doing. Like Matt Ryan, he has Julio Jones, so he could probably get a good amount of fantasy football points. You have some great. You have Cam Newton. You never know with him; he could possibly get some good points just because he's going to be in a new offense. He's going to have some receivers to throw to, and I feel like he can do good this year in fantasy football. What do you guys think with that? Cam Newton being a good fantasy football quarterback for this year. Do you guys think that's right or what? Come on, someone ask a question. I just went over fantasy football quarterbacks top five and some honorable mention ones. So you guys want to know with that?